Gamers, the new merch is live. Click on the link in the bio or in the description, and you can go get yourself a new hoodie with the badass logo on the back and also the new sweatpants. I wanted to go big on this, wanted to give you guys something nice and cozy for the winter. So I'm gonna give you a little tour right now. By the way, the back was drawn by my wife, Lana Lane. She's very talented, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Probably be available until the first week of January, and then they're gone. Gamers, dawning is here, and you're probably wondering how to get this cool frost-like memento on your weapons from the dawning memento. The memento is actually called rhyme keepsake, and there's pretty easy ways to farm it, and I kind of want to break down everything that's important for dawning. So first off, you're going to come to Ava, and I do want to point out that there is really easy ways to farm bright dust. These repeatable bounties right here are just going to have you bake cookies, and every bounty you finish will give you 10 bright dust. So if you want to get into farming that, it's the easy dub there. First thing I want to point out is make sure you check all Ava's pages, because you're going to want to see if you can buy this star for our ship. The reason why you want to buy this ship is because it grants a chance to generate dawning spirit whenever you find a dawning ingredient. So anytime you make an ingredient during the event, you have a chance to get dawning spirit. It's very important because you're going to need this spirit to do this winter night quest. This quest right here is what unlocks the memento, and this is how you're going to get the new cool look on your weapons. So you're going to need to get snowball final blows, which I did in a strike. We went into the battlegrounds. Actually, battlegrounds was nice because it had a lot of snowballs. We just chucked snowballs at the enemies. Now, to get the upgraded snowball final blows, you're going to need to go to this third upgrade right here, Stay Frosty. How do you get the dawning spirit to buy that? Well, there's a weekly bounty right here that gives you 10 spirits if you do this on each character. So if you bake 5 cookies on your first character, do the bounty, switch characters, do it again. That's going to give you 30 dawning spirit right there. So play a little bit, get those upgrades, and in no time you should be able to get the Stay Frosty. Don't do what I did in the beginning, and I started upgrading these and wasting my dawning spirit because I happened to not see the quest for the memento, and kind of some time loss. Once you complete the snowball final blows and the upgraded snowball final blows, you're going to have to craft the classic butter cookie, and that is simply right here in your oven. We're going to go to it. It should be right here on the second page. It's taken butter and superb texture. This is an easy one to do. You just need taken kills and super kills. This cookie right here is very important, and I'll point out why very soon. If you're wondering what the other quest does from Ava for the dawning event, this cookies delivered helper, this is so you can masterwork your oven. Since I've done dawning in the past, I don't need to do that quest because it's just an intro to all these. But if you don't have a masterwork oven, you should, because it costs less. It only costs me 10 essence per cookie, and that will add up. Handing in some of these gift boxes is going to benefit you a lot. It's going to give you cores, this is going to give you XP, and it's going to give you those mementos. As you see here, I have a memento in my inventory, and I also have one in my postmaster. That's right, you can stack these just like the last one before. As you see here, I have the all black one from the last event, and I have the new one sitting here. If you'd like to learn how to do that, fill up your inventory like I did and pop these gifts until you get them. You will not be able to farm the memento until you unlock it, so finish that quest. You'll be able to have it right here, and then pop as many cookies as you can to get more. So when the event's over, you can have one in your inventory right here and one in your each postmaster, so you could save it for future content. So other than that, with doing the dawning events, you know, you can go into this card and unlock some stuff. If I was you, I would go after the avalanche. This does drop with incandescent and auto loading and some other cool new perks. Might be really good for solar builds this season. The other weapons I really don't know, but other than that, it's honestly just what this event is all about, is just simply getting the armor sets like so, and it's a cash grab. We know that, but there's some cool stuff in the event tab, some finishers. You know, we've all seen this look before, good old Ralphie, and there's actually a finisher in there from Die Hard. Overall, I feel like dawning's just an event where you're going to farm those mementos, and how are you going to get your weapons looking slick. Again, I showed this in the beginning of the video. The Rufus's Fury looks pretty dope with it, kind of the frost look on it, and if you actually pay attention to the weapon, on certain weapons it will change colors. I've actually seen it on this weapon as well. So if you see here on a Last Wish crafted weapon, that frost kind of changes colors and it has like a cool animation. This looks dope. So if you're just doing this event to farm the memento, I'm going to give you some simple ways to do it. Now, I've done some testing today. I've went through some timing and I went and seen what cookies I was farming. I thought it was going to be the Gsxrclyde cookie like last year, but really Ava's cookie is probably the easiest to get. So this is taken butter and superb texture. There's different farming methods. If you like. If you don't want to sit here and do Gsxrclyde like I'm getting ready to show you, you can always do Grasp of Avarice, and you can do the super farm at the entrance, you know, pick up the 10 engrams and keep going. But for what I've tested today, I just want to show you. So what you're going to do is you're going to load into Gsxrclyde, and you're going to put on a super that lasts long. I used a Arc Warlock with Crown of Tempest, a Doomfang Titan, and also a Raiden Flux Hunter. This makes it so you're killing Taken, and you're also getting superb texture to drop. In just a few runs, I was simply just stacking these cookies up. So as you see here, I have so much materials just for this cookie, but I'm out of essence because I just spent all my essence on crafting these cookies. I was actually up to like 70 a piece of these materials. So what's the best farm for essence? I know people don't have everyone to play with. I know you don't have a team to play with. If you're solo, I want to show you this clip. You can we just loaded up the legendary Lost Sector. If you do a normal Lost Sector, it's only 3 essence, but if you do a legend and you're by yourself, you will get between 17 and 20 a run. I think it averages out to be 20 a run. So it's kind of up to you, whatever you want to do, fast farm efficiently, but I would play with teams. I know a lot of people have been telling everyone to do the first contact mission. Yes, it does work at the end where you can just stand at the pods and go in the pods, and within 30 seconds, you're getting 17 essence, or you can get 20 or more. It's kind of up to the RNG of it. But the reason why I don't like that farm is because my oven requires 10 essence per cookie. I don't want 17. So what I do is I did the same strat last year. I posted the video. We're going to be doing Duel Karu, which is the final boss of the dungeon of Shattered Throne. Simply, I'm going to show you 2 forms here. I'm launching the team in and I leave. Those 2 will take out the 3 knights with Wardcliff and fusion rifles and using solar debuffs or whatever they want to use. By the time I rejoin within 30 seconds, I'm guaranteed to get a minimum of 20 essence with a max of 22. So this farm is hands down the best way to farm. And I can also show you a clip of what I'm doing here. As soon as me and my teammate launch in, we go after the knights, shoot a Wardcliff, hit him with some fusions, pick up the 3 buffs, and then all you have to do is shoot 2 Wardcliffs at the boss, and the boss dies. I think this is easier and faster because, again, if I do 10 runs, I know that I could bake 10 cookies or more, because if I do 10 runs, I'm going to get the minimum amount of essence is 200. So that's 20 cookies right there. But if I get some runs with 21s, 22s in there, I might be able to cook some more cookies. The reason why I'm doing this so efficiently is because I want to get more cookies to bake, so I have more chances of getting the gift box to get the mementos to drop. So again, it's totally up to you. Use whatever strat you want, but you're just going to rinse and repeat. Go farm your essence, whatever farm you choose. When you run out of materials, load up Gsxrclyde, load up Breakneck mission. There's so many ways to farm supers. You know, people load up Breakneck and they farm the Vex there. I just like Gsxrclyde because I'm killing Taken and I'm getting super kills, so I'm getting both materials for that cookie specifically. Then go to Ava, hand in all your cookies, rinse and repeat, go farm. Besides the cosmetics, I just wanted to show you what to do in this, what to look for in this event. Farm some cores, farm some mats, get the mementos to drop, have fun. I know it's kind of like a boring farm, but it is efficient and you should have some fun putting all this new shaders on your crafted weapons, and I hope this guide helped you out. Don't forget to buy the merch. It will be available until the end of the year. Link will be down below. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time.